So I just finished Gremlins 1 for the second movie on my Halloween movie marathon for the family friendly portion of it. And this show or this movie is not that bad. Um, I was always highly against this movie, but I guess not anymore. I mean, it's a very interesting movie nonetheless. Um, but if it wasn't for one YouTuber that loves this franchise more than I did, it would be pretty fantastic.
Okay, who would win in a fight? The alien that came out of the dude's chest in Alien, or a gremlin? Epic evil creature battles of the 1980s. You decide. It's a dream come true. It was even tweeted by Zach Galligan, who plays Billy in Gremlins. What? Cross it off the bucket list. So that's over on the multiverse. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. I think Warner Brothers must have seen it because they're now actually making a remake of Gremlins. I must have inspired them to do that. Somehow I feel like my green sweet version will be better. Yes, it's been rumored a bunch of times, but it's now official-ish. Warner Brothers is moving forward with a remake to Gremlins. They actually have a producer on board, and they even got a writer, the same writer who wrote Dark Shadows and Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
So if it wasn't for Black Nerd Comedy, I would never know anything about Gremlins. And on his channel, he always talked about Gremlins. And this movie is very interesting from Steven Spielberg. I know that this movie, if it was made now or did a remake, they would have lawsuits against, well, DC, Disney for using Snow White, Chainsaw Massacre, and Looney Tunes. Literally Space Jam. But yeah, I mean, now they get rights, but like back then, I don't know if they had rights to those people, those references in there. Especially Looney Tunes, Chainsaw Massacre, DC, comics, and Snow White when this was made in the 1987 or whatever. But you get my point. This is a really good movie. I don't know why I didn't want to watch it when it was everyone was talking about it, but even when I was a kid, I saw it on TV. It was not that. I guess it wasn't not that interesting for me, but for me or look towards interesting. But this movie is just like a little bit of Nightmare Before Christmas because it takes place in Christmas. For a horror movie to take place in Christmas, it's interesting. Because the vibes you get is Christmas time, and then when you get Gizmo, and then Gizmo produces other Mogwai, and then those Mogwai become Gremlins, and it becomes interesting. Comes like a regular family friendly horror movie, which made it more fun and interesting for me. But until that came, it was just like a Christmas movie, like Home Alone. But towards the end, it's a horror movie for sure. And Steven Spielberg did a very good job. And that's kind of the end of my review of the second movie of my Halloween movie marathon.